Hey everybody, welcome back to Median XL Sigma. We're here on the Javazon. We're going to be continuing on with Nightmare Act 2 and on. We'll probably do 3 and 4 as well. Um, did a little bit of grinding, I think, to just round out some gear and get some levels, but nothing too crazy really. We're going to start off with the usual. I'm going to go take care of Radaman, get that free skill point. I think I'm going to stop using a Static Frenzy as well. I think our attack speed is actually at a good enough point that I don't need it, especially when you consider, let's see, only 47% chance they hit me. So my defense is actually doing something here. I don't know. I'll probably go back and forth between a Static Frenzy. In the end game build, I certainly won't be using it, but for now, we'll see. We'll probably, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Still figuring things out. Right now, our block is good enough to help mitigate damage, and we have good resistances from everything, so we're survivable enough as is, but we might need our defense for later areas, especially since we have so many defense passives. Like, if we take a look, we have balance here, which just gives us a ton of defense. Like, that's a crazy amount. And on our reward tree as well, I think we do. Is it here? No. Thought we had more things that gave us bonus defense for some reason, but for now I'll keep using it for the attack speed. But once we're using other gear, we should be able to hit the same breakpoints without using it for our attack speed. And losing all of our defense just for the attack speed and the tiny amounts of flat magic damage. The flat magic damage will get higher and become much better, but okay, Radaman's just up there. As well as we can max out Eviscerate now, so we have all of our javelins. Which this will go up slightly more. I think we should be able to hit 30. What do we get here? Accidentally picking up some random stuff. Signal learning. Get the extra stat points in. It's very unlikely that any rare amulets are going to be good right now. But it's worth taking a look because you never know. There's our skill point, and I can keep going into Scorpion Sting for damage for now. That's probably what's best. We are, I don't know if I showed this off. We are using a Rip Star here and a Ring of Truth. I think I showed that off, but also using a Worm Tongue now, some extra lifesteal and poison damage. I think most of my gear is about the same, except I've just tiered it up a bit. Wasn't even paying attention to where we had to go. I was just kind of aimlessly wandering. I want to get my strength up so that we can wear the higher tier gear. We'll get enough strength just for tier 4s, and then we'll worry about getting our strength up for some of the sacred stuff, the sets and whatnot, later. Um, put into strength. Oh, we do have enough to wear the tier 3 now. Very nice. I'm still a bit behind on what I need for tier 4 Moon Curse, I think. I'll double check it in a little bit. No idea where my mercenary is. And I think it's on, right? No, it wasn't. Okay. Just make sure my drop filter's on. Where are the stairs here? There they are. Act 2 is one of the harder maps to see where everything is. The colors blend a lot. Got some more points to spend. We'll just dump everything into Poison Sting for now. We can always figure out our stats later, or skills later. Getting the bonus weapon damage from Poison Sting is probably going to be better than getting the tiny amount of flat damage from putting points in Impale. Now, we will want more points in Impale for the physical res shred that it has. I'm not sure exactly what percent we can get it up to. I think it'll be 15% once we've maxed it. Grab an Unmaroon. Which 15% on striking to reduce their physical resistance by 50% for 2 seconds. Honestly, it's not that high. Could be better. But it's something. It definitely won't have 100% uptime, that's all. Let's see where to get somewhere where I can actually see the icons on the mini-map. It's not over here. Ooh. That's a scary one. Thankfully, the Shield Maiden stuff makes us really survivable. Grab a perfect Bloodstone there. That's Fire Res, yeah. 80? Well, maybe we'll start putting some points into Wild and Free as well for the um, faster hit recovery. Because we aren't going to be dodging any hits, we don't have any avoidance. Um, oh, there we go. Now I can actually see that it's dark. Also going to head to town and then head back. Actually, I want to go to the portal anyways. Just to get my mercenary back here. It bugged off somewhere. Definitely have the level for javelins. Let me quick double check here. Items, tiered uniques, Amazon javelins. It is 227 strength, which we have, and 495 dexterity, which we have. So we are going to. Well, let's go finish this off first, and then I'll tier them up. So I gotta go take the jewel and the gem out of it first.
I know it is an honor to serve you.
Okay. So we want to go. Think Drognan is the one who has them. He is. Get an Oil of Disjunction, which gives us the attack speed and attack rating jewel, and that. Our damage goes from, let's just take a look here, 494 to 1214. And then we tier that up. And our damage should be significantly higher. Yeah, that's a big jump in damage. That's nice. Put that in there, that in there. We still have one more open socket. Okay. We'll just go and rush right to it. We're already pretty far ahead on XP, so I'm not too worried about trying to kill everything for XP. There'll be plenty of XP grinding in the future while we're grinding for other stuff, signet farming and whatnot. So that signet of learning, if you are not aware, that I picked up a couple minutes ago, that gave me a stat point. And you'd think, wow, that's kind of imbalanced that you can just keep getting tons of stat points. But if you go ahead and check here, you can only have a total of 400. We have 2. So you want to try and get your 400 stat points from signets as soon as you can. But we'll not be doing that till Hell difficulty. I think Hell Act 3 is when we can start really effectively signet farming. And Nilithak as well drops signets in Hell, so we could farm him. I don't think people really farm Nil for... Ooh, wow, I got Wombo comboed there. I don't think people really farm Nil for signets anymore, because it's just not as good as Troja jungles. I don't think. Go ahead and try that one again. Skill point to spend here. I'll keep putting it into Scorpion Sting for damage. Once we hit 100 and have Cure for our ultimate skill, that will be pretty good. Much better. Gotta remember, I can't just face tank everything. I don't have any defense. And we have a lit of the Viper Magi.
Let there be light.
Okay. We have to go talk to Kane first. I always forget to do all this. We have to talk to Drogon as well, don't we? I'll be back for this in a little bit. Not on this difficulty. Just fly on through here. There we go.
Am I the first to find this
We
arcane
can take a look at what corner he's in. Top left. Yeah, just kind of like fling death across the map. Jeez. We got our Catalyst of Learning,
Good riddance, freak.
which turns sacred items in sacred, unique, and set items into signets of learning. Um, it's actually not bad. Not for me to wear, I don't think, but it's not bad. I'm thinking I might even swap her out. I know she's giving me the dark power right now, which is crushing blow, physical damage, added flat magic damage, and attack speed, which isn't bad. But I think I might end up swapping over to um, triangle. I might end up swapping over to fighter mage. TRG did his stream of playing Spears on today, and he was using fighter mage, and it actually looks pretty strong. Um, it had gotten nerfed recently, so I kind of overlook it, but it might actually be pretty decent. Better utility, I think. A little less damage, but is it one of those? Yep. Okay. Make sure to drop a portal here. Let's also spend our stat points and skill points. We got 130% weapon physical damage. If we get the expose weakness proc, then impale is better single target. But if we don't get the expose weakness to proc, it's kind of worse. I'm still not 100% sure whether or not the ricocheted projectiles shotgun as well. It seems like they do, but I'm not really sure. I don't know enough about the mechanics. So, take a look at the Zealot Rush here. Boots, and see what the tier 3s require. Require 218 strength, which we can do. They don't have anything in them. Very nice. 20% attack speed, 15 move speed. The bonus attack rating means we're not going to be hitting, or not going to be missing anything. It's a ton of bonus defense as well. Not huge on the reanimates, but they kind of face tank stuff for us for now. We'll just dive right into Act 3, I guess. We got plenty of time. Perhaps we will end this off with the Ennead challenge and getting our last charm instead of doing Act 4, but we'll see how much time there is. So let's take a look, see where our dungeons are. That's Arachnid Lair, so Spider Cavern will be... Is this Spider Cavern? Probably. Act 3 always has the weirdest layouts. It's one of the reasons I love map reveal, especially for Act 3. Save you a lot of hassle of running back and forth. This isn't a level 99 area, obviously. You can see it's only 77. Um, but I still want to pick up jewels because it's good for the socket punch recipe. So even lower level jewels I'm still going to grab. Kind of a useless waypoint for Arachnid Lair. Come on. Yeah, with all of the passives and just overall, like especially the shield stuff, this should end up being quite a tanky build, which is usually not how it goes for ranged builds. I think that's kind of unique. Most ranged builds are like bows or casters, which end up being quite squishy usually. But having the shield on top of the Amazon stacking defense, once we stop using a static frenzy, of course, um, it's just really nice. So this will be our spider cavern. It's actually... Whoa, this is a weird layout. Can we get through down here? No, we have to go all the way around. Weird.
What would this bring from the right buyer?
Stop standing in the fire. Okay, 15. And that's 30 poison pierce as well. So once we start using Noxious Mastery, which is also going to give us a ton of physical resist on top of the physical resist here. Like, we won't even need any physical resist in our gear. It'll all just be from our passives. Once you start putting points in Toxic Mastery, uh, and combine that with Cure, uh, it'll be a ton of poison damage, and we're going to have a ton of poison pierce. So we're still mostly going to be physical damage, but we're going to have a lot of extra poison damage on top of that, which is just going to be nice. And we got another level up as well. I'm going to dump some more points in strength, because we're going to need at least 600 strength, I think, somewhere around there. Well, you know what? From our all skills, the hit recovery is just going up on its own. I don't think we really even need to add extra points there. Now this is Swampy Pit. So this will be our Flare Jungle waypoint. And the Flare Dungeon will be right here with the Gibden, right outside. Which means I'm going to drop a portal and then just run to Lower Kurost, since it's so close. Yeah, I think a Static Frenzy is only making a 1 or 2 frame difference for our attacks. Because we have some of the extra attack speed from the Zealot's Rush and stuff like that. That little bit of attack speed we have on our gear pieces.
This dagger will separate the faithful from the fallen.
Extra gold, always nice. We'll drop our portal, we'll go grab the waypoint, and then we'll come back and do Flare Dungeon. Yeah, the lightning damage got her. Lots of levels, we're up to 83. This time, before I forget, I am going to do the portal, so I don't have to walk all the way back. Light plate, tier 3. Wow. This Dragon's Blood, which is terrible for us, but if we were playing the Blood Amazon Bloodcaster, it'd be the chest we want to go with. I think this is this is one of the shorter ones, I think. Yeah, won't even worry about our mercenary for now. What I'll probably end up doing is um, some normal nullifac runs or something, um, and totally gear up in tier 4 tiered uniques a mercenary. Got Ruined Temple here. We'll go get that. Extra stat points is always nice. Cannot Be Frozen would also be very nice. So, go hand in all these. Get our extra 50 life.
All this trouble over a tattered book.
He gave us not great, but they're shrines. We will also put these away. Nice, it spawned right here again. That's our lifesteal doing work there. Okay, that's all of our organs. Spend our skill points here. 19 in Scorpion Sting, it's almost maxed out. The life regen coming in clutch there. Saving our butt. Being slowed makes it really hard because it slows down all of our animations, including our block speed and our hit recovery. Meaning, if we're chilled, it's way easier for us to just get stun locked, which we obviously don't want. Like that. Yeah, I was trying to get. We didn't even have a static frenzy up there, so our attack speed was very low. Let's try that again. Now, the magic damage from a static frenzy could actually end up being really useful. We'll, we'll have to see. Um, if I want to go full glass cannon, then static frenzy's the way to go. But I think I'm going to want to go a lot tankier. Just because we're not scaling magic damage in any way either. Ooh, we really need something with cannot be frozen, though. The Hunting Banshees, I think that's what that spell is killer. The cold damage spell. Let's go get some more potions.
Skatsum's reign is renewed.
Pretty good. Yeah, our cold res is only like 52 as well. So getting our cold res up would help. Okay. I do want to get the waypoint here. I think. Waypoint is down over this way. So I'm actually going to drop a TP here so we can get back a little faster. One other thing about this patch that changed was the amount of health per level and health per vitality for Amazon was actually pretty significantly buffed. So that's also going to help big time with our overall survivability. We're just going to have a lot more hit points than you used to see with Amazons in the past. Weird set? Sorceress Arcane set. I don't know if I have that. I'm trying to collect all the sets and everything as well since I'm on a single player account with shared stash. So I could take that if I have it already, then what I can do is take that and cube it with the Catalyst of Learning, and that'll give me a Signet of Learning for a stat point. But I'm not sure if I have it or not. Let's spend our skill points here, 23 points. The Arachnomancy procs are really good here too. You can see the spiders every so often come out. So, we are going to put a portal down. Then we are going to go over to Act 5, so it's unlocked. Back to Kuros Docks. Then we will go into Kuros 3000. Now, this is the Ennead challenge version of this area. There is an endgame version of this area, just like there's an endgame version of the Tranathla that we went to. So this is way easier than the normal Kuros 3000. You see our first sacred piece just dropped there. I don't think we've seen any other sacred items drop yet. Plated belt? Which one is plated belt? Dragon tail. Attack speed, fire damage, stun attack. Seal the fire on melee. Worm tongue is still the go-to for this build since I want the poison damage. Not that I actually have any poison damage and poison scaling yet. We got a lot. We're gonna dump some points into strength. Get that up so we can use all of our gear. Like I said, we're gonna need a lot of strength. I don't know if we'll need to put too many more points into strength because we're gonna get some more stats from charms. With how this build is doing so far, I have a feeling we are going to absolutely shred through the 105s and 110s. I have a feeling the build will get tuned down pretty significantly in later patches. Whenever a new rework for a build comes out, they're usually quite powerful to entice people to play it. So they're usually a little overtuned. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with a build being strong. I don't know how it's gonna do in the end game either, obviously. Nice, that's level 90, which means ultimate skill. I think this is the necromancer over here. Yeah. We have our heroic torch. I keep going for a moment here just until our... Ah, okay, there we go. Want to go until our XP shrine ran out. Okay, we'll head on over to Pandemonium Fortress. Now we can take our heroic torch and cube it. That'll turn it into the Amazon torch, which gives 2 life regen per second, 10% maximum life, which, put in our cube here, we have 3,000. We get an extra 300, 10%. As well as 2 Amazon skills, which is fantastic. And it unlocks our ennead skill. So if we pop open our skills here, go down to our rewards, we can pick our 1 ultimate skill at level 90, and our ennead skill is unlocked here as well. So Spellbind, it'll petrify them. For 4 seconds, it lowers their physical resistance, their defense, their move speed, their damage. A huge defensive skill, which we are going to use. Less cooldown per base level, so the more hard points you put into it, then the lower the cooldown. But it'll mostly just be for bosses. Duration right now is 7.2 seconds, so there's a couple seconds downtime where we can't use it. But and then for our passive, we're going to put a point into Cure, which right now, poison to weapon damage with all of our plus skills is 2.4 to 2.9 added poison damage. That'll also unlock Noxious Mastery for us here, but that's not till level 100, so we got a couple levels to go for that. In the meantime, we'll max out Scorpion Sting, and we'll keep putting points into Cure. I think we can put more. The max will increase as we're able to put more in. Okay. We're 54 minutes in. We can certainly do Act 5 in the next episode. We'll do Act 5, or Act 4 and Act 5 in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next episode.